All right, hey everybody, how's it going? First video with the new setup here. And you know what? I have a bunch of video ideas in mind, but I feel like this is the most topical thing and most recent, and I feel like this is quite quick and concise. I wanted to talk about this burger mogging situation, the McDonald's CEO eating a burger, people thought he was weird. Now, what's it been, like three different responses, at least that I could find? So let's kind of go over how each response has kind of impacted this and how people kind of see the brands. So we'll go over the original video. So we have the original video here. I believe this is the original video at the very least. So this is the McDonald's CEO trying the Big Arch burger. And I'll just let this do the talking here. Yeah, I'll pause it every little bit to give some transformative commentary, but aside from that, let's just kind of watch it.
Chris K here with, you've heard about it, here it is, the Big Arch. This is something that we have tested already.
So I'm going to stop that already. The enthusiasm is very low. There is no excitement. It's calm, and it's addressing the audience, getting straight to the point, which is great, but there is no excitement, which I feel like that we kind of need, especially when it comes to new audiences now. You kind of need to be like, all right, guys, I'm here to test out the new Big Arch burger. Yeah, like, but the thing is, he's just like, hey, everybody, I'm here with the new Big Arch burger. Yeah, no, that's first of all not capturing anybody. It's already not starting out great, but let's keep going.
In Portugal, Germany, Canada, I love this product.
All right, product, insane. Should have said, I love this burger. Of course, he has to refer to it as a product. I don't think anyone would ever do that, refer to it as a product. But you know what? Whatever. That's already two problems I'm finding.
It is so good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just
Okay. That is not his lunch. And you'll understand why.
so you know. So here we go. First, holy cow. God, that is a big burger. We've got a very unique kind of sesame poppy sort of bun on.
Okay. He's making it sound like he's never seen the burger before. And mind you, I feel like he should, like, I don't know if that was his take, if he decided, you know what? I'm going to make it seem like I've never seen the burger before. Probably not a good idea, because it makes you look like you've never had McDonald's in your entire life. Which, mind you, I can tell, I'm pretty sure he's got a Sprite right there, which is elite ball knowledge. I'll be honest, if that is a Sprite, because McDonald's Sprite is, underrated and peak for soda. But that, a sesame poppy kind of bun, he should know that. Especially since all McDonald's burgers, for the most part, have poppy seeds, or not poppy, sesame seeds, but the poppy might be different.
On it, we've got 2 quarter-pound patties, a
That's just a double quarter pounder,
delicious Big Arch sauce,
whatever that is.
and of course some lettuce. So,
That's it. There's definitely more on there. I don't know why you need to address the lettuce alone.
there's so much going on with this. First of all, let's try to get this thing.
It's, mind you, look in the box. I'm pretty sure like a third, or sorry, maybe that's too much. Maybe like a quarter of the ingredients are in the box. He definitely didn't go in there and order it himself. Or even if he did, there's no way he was like, I'm the CEO of McDonald's, give me a burger. He definitely just ordered it as it was. Or they just didn't care that he was the CEO. But just look at that. That is definitely a real McDonald's burger. If you see the making of it and how messy it is, you can tell. I've never received a burger that hasn't either had lettuce like completely everywhere in the box and not on the burger, or mayo, or something else, or fuck, I don't know. Sometimes the cheese is half on the burger. Either way, that's an authentic burger.
I don't even know how to attack it.
That's interesting.
Got so much to it. Oh, there's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right,
Okay.
the moment of truth.
He opens his mouth like almost so wide and then doesn't go any far. He just goes like, like, there is no big bite to that. I don't know if he thought that was, well, I mean, you'll see. He did think it was a big bite, but that is not like, that still looks like a round burger.
That is so good. That's a big bite.
Buddy, you probably didn't get any crispy onion. It doesn't, like, you can see the pickle. He didn't get any pickle. There barely probably any crispy onion. He probably got lettuce and a patty, and look at that. Very small bit torn out of the bottom of that bun. And then see that, just the smallest bit. He probably didn't even get a sesame seed. He probably just got all poppy on that side. That is a small bite.
For a big arch. It's distinctively McDonald's.
Okay, well, I can't even necessarily refute that because McDonald's is unique, not necessarily in a good way. I'm going to rewind here. Let's look at that bite. First of all, where is he looking? Where is he looking to? And also, that does not look like he's enjoying it. But mind you, did he swallow it? Did he swallow it? I can't tell.
That is so good.
No, he definitely didn't swallow it. He's still, yeah. See, he's definitely still got that in his mouth. By the way, you hear him talk.
It's distinctively McDonald's. Only
You can see
McDonald's
that.
could do this type of burger, but
You
it
can
also
see.
is unlike anything else on our menu. It's a delicious product. You know, you've got sort of the cheeses and the gooiness.
The cheeses, there's only one cheese, or maybe two. I guess if it's a double, there's probably two slices of cheese, which is just like a cheddar product. Like, it's actually, I'm pretty sure it's called a cheese product. I don't even think it's a actual cheese.
But those crispy onions as well gives a nice texture. And of course, we've got the pickles. So
Of course, we got the pickles. Okay, well, is that it? Is it just lettuce, pickles, sauce, burger? Or I don't know why he needed to bring up the pickle, especially when we just looked at it and it didn't look like he even got a pickle in a bite. I don't even think he took a big enough of a bite to get a pickle, mind you.
I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch. But Big Arch, try it when you can get it.
He didn't even swallow it. And he says he's going to finish his lunch. Insane. If that is how big of bites he takes, if he's going to finish that for his lunch, that will take him probably 2 hours to eat. But no, we know that that's not his lunch. We know that. We know that that's not what he's actually eating. All right, so we're... Hold on. Honestly, that's exactly what the burger looked like. That's exactly what the burger looked like. And you know what? Hold on. Is it a mozzarella cheese? Is that what I was seeing? Maybe it is. Don't get me wrong. This is like fresh reaction for the full video, pretty much. I was expecting to see the picture of Squidward like going, like biting like the smallest bite of the burger, because that's how it felt. That's how it looked. All right, so we've done that. The next one that I saw was Burger King. And Burger King, I had to really snoop for this one because apparently it's not necessarily a response to that. People say that a lot, where they're like, oh yeah, Burger King responded. No, not really. I think it was just good timing. Or at least it was like, oh, well, if the CEO's trying the burger, it wasn't a response. It was more of like, oh, okay, well then we'll bring this guy to try the Whopper. I think he's the CEO of it at the very least, but like it's not a response, and you'll see. So let's take a look at this burger or this video of the burger, and you'll notice that it isn't at all a response.
A lot of feedback on the Whopper.
I don't know. I remember like Whoppers as a kid just being like so good and so juicy, and then like now it felt so soggy and just sad.
What I'm hearing is people say they love the Whopper, but I wanted to.
So okay, so that already right off there, which already step up from the CEO of McDonald's there, because they're not like saying like, oh, like we're gonna bring this new burger in, like I don't know if it's like a limited time thing. He didn't really address it. It was just like new big arch burger. So is it a new burger for a reason? Did you think of it? Like there's no background. I don't know exactly what this is. Like I said, this is a fresh reaction. The only thing I've actually fully seen is the last one that we're gonna see. So in this, which is really cool, it's not Burger King Canada, I don't think. So I don't know how different it is, but because Burger King in Canada is a lot better in my opinion. I've worked for Burger King. I think that the food is good. You know, you can disagree. But I like that they immediately address their flaws. They immediately address what people think. Maybe not what everyone thinks or all of what everyone thinks, but they address something at the very least. So that's great. Now he's in the kitchen and we're going to see what he's going to do.
Taste that good in the first bite and that good in the last bite.
Absolutely, and that comes down to a perfect proportion and great ingredients.
That looks great.
And honestly, that is exactly what a burger should look like from Burger King. When I worked for Burger King, and mind you, 2 out of 4, because I have 4 videos, right? 2 out of 4, I can refute for those, or I think that's the right word. I can back them up because I've worked at 2 different restaurants. So Burger King, that is exactly what a burger looks like. Like when I was working on the line, a burger it was 3 to 4 pickles and 3 onions, and the ketchup was exactly that way. That looks like a normal burger, in my opinion. So I can't even say like, oh, they're doing it for the camera. No, that's exactly what the burger looks like.
And beautiful produce.
How's the mayo different? Like
it's richer, it's got more body, and I think it stands up to the ingredients much better.
Like, okay, so people are pointing out the veiny look that he's putting into this bite. Yes, he did put everything he had into this bite. And I'll say, yes. But then again, with a Whopper, you do really need to put your body into it. It takes a lot to bite into a Whopper. Those things are big and they are kind of tough. So don't get me wrong. I don't know about the mayo though. I don't eat mayo. I'm not a huge mayo kind of guy. If I do, it's very minimal. So I don't know if their mayo has changed, but that's the only thing that they've said has changed to the biggest degree.
Not bad, right?
only one thing missing, a napkin.
So, like said, people say that he burger-mogged him. And we're going to be using this term for the entire video because that is basically the term to describe the better presentation when eating the product or the burger that's being represented. So first of all, I'm going to rank these at the end of the video. Burger King is already on top. That is good. It was a good reaction. Like, there was no struggle in that. You don't see a single, like, contemplation that, oh, this burger doesn't taste good. And you know what? If that was Burger King Canada, I could agree. I don't know if the States is any different, but honestly, a Whopper is good. And Yeah, McDonald's is not that good. I had McDonald's like 2 weeks ago, and that was god awful. So yeah, um, he's definitely better. So let's move on to the next one. So I don't think this was the latest one, but this is like, I think what people say is the best so far. So we'll take a look at this. I think there's a fifth one. I think it's like Five Guys, but Five Guys isn't a chain in Canada, so I can't say anything. I don't think Five Guys is a chain in Canada. If it is, then I've never been there. So I can't say anything. It's basically like Charlie saying that he's never, or Moist Critical that said he's never heard of A&W, which is insane. Because I watched his video about the reaction to a couple other of the videos, but it was very summarized, so haven't seen these videos in full. So we'll go over this. The Wendy's CEO, I'm assuming. What is that? U.S. president. Okay, that's probably the same situation like this. The president, I guess. So let's take a peek at this.
These fresh, never frozen beef, our Applewood smoked bacon, our brand new bun, our square burger cooked on a flat grill. Amazing, absolutely wonderful.
So first of all, that was scripted. That was extremely scripted. He immediately got straight to the point. He described the burger, and that's it. There was no, I'm excited to try the burger. It's square patty, fresh, never frozen, Applewood smoked bacon, flat bun. Like it. That's it. That's, first of all, that's gonna take a drop for me. That's gonna take a big drop because he obviously did this for a reason. There was no authenticity. It was, oh, well, we got to make a better version on our side of this, which Wendy's is good at taking shots, but this might not be as hard of a shot as Wendy's usually makes.
That's a burger.
So first of all, he's already taken more than one bite, and the first bite is already more than twice the size than the bite the McDonald's CEO took. So that might take it back on that account because he's taken more than one bite, as in, I'm pretty sure he's intending on finishing the burger. Whereas both this guy, he put the burger straight down. He's not finishing that burger, I don't think. And same thing with this guy. He's not finishing that burger. So I think when it comes to actual likeness towards burger, he's got it. And if we're going to base that on the general definition of bite mogging, I think he's taking the cake here. He's kind of, I guess that is kind of what bite mogging is. So he's so far taking the lead there.
This is exactly the way
just
a
look at
great
'em.
hamburger should be.
4
Got to
bites.
top it off with a fries and frosty.
And the ball knowledge, which, mind you, obviously, that is, I'm pretty sure that was their idea, or maybe it wasn't, but that is a thing that they do. So it's not like a secret thing, whereas pretty sure he got a Sprite, and that's not like a huge McDonald's thing. That's like kind of like an inside ball knowledge. There was no kind of, like, when it comes to, what do you want to call it? Like, being cool or relevant, or in some means, I think Burger King is not on that. Like, yes, they address their flaws, and that's great, but you know, you kind of got to take the secret Sprite, you know, where that's crazy that he got a Sprite. Like said, if he did, and then him saying the fries with the frosty, now that's cool, you know.
Excellent.
So my summary for that is, when it comes to bite mogging, you know, who took the best bite or who had the best reaction, I think Wendy's really took it. And as much as I would like, I probably have only had Wendy's maybe once or twice. And that's just because I don't as a kid, I wasn't a huge fan of their cheese. I found their cheese was really like, I don't know, cheesy. I don't know. It was like Cheese Whiz. It was like very sticky. So I wasn't a big fan of it, but I think they did a great job. I think they did an amazing job. I think they're definitely in the lead here for bite mugging. So let's take a look at the last one because we want to finish this up short here. We're going to go over A&W. And I saved this because I think this is where I can back up the most. Obviously, I'm not going to say that this is already number one because, you know what, Wendy's is hard to beat. That guy just started mowing down that burger. So let's watch this. Oh, sorry.
You heard about it. Here it is, the Teen Burger. We love this burger product.
Okay. Okay. You've already seen the couple seconds of this video and you immediately know this is not supposed to be made for authenticity. This is a parody. Also a promotional video, but this is mainly a parody. If you can tell, just take a look here. He's wearing the same outfit. He's wearing the same outfit. Also, I will never get over the fact that I love that they do their most. A&W will do their most to actually use real dishes because they don't want to create as much waste. It's great. You know, if you've ever went to A&W, and this is for the Canadians out there because I'm pretty sure it probably only exists in like Maine. But if you go and eat breakfast before 11 a.m. and eat in, you get an actual like plate, like a, what do you call it? Like a porcelain or whatever plate. I don't know what material plates are made of, with like forks and knives, like actual utensils. It's amazing. It's like you're at a diner, and I really like that. For like dinner and lunch, it's kind of the same, but it's not as much dishes, you know? Like there isn't you know, a plate. You just get you get handed like what that he's got there, a tray. And then if you're having poutine, then you get like a bowl. You get like an actual bowl for your poutine with a fork. So I think that's great. That's just me talking about how good A&W is. Do more research about A&W and find out why they're one of the best fast food restaurants. They are, you know, all about no hormones, no whatever. Like they, you know, they're healthier, I think, is what their whole deal is. Anyways, let's finish this video.
Which most people call a burger. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but this is actually my lunch.
So I don't know if that's just him parodying that or if he's like, no, this is actually my lunch, as in it might not have been his, but it's mine. We'll take a peek as to whether or not we believe him.
Let's see what we got going on here. Look at that. It has a unique bread that some people would call a bun.
Yeah, so that's what, 2-3 times that he's already made shots at the video.
But really, the star is what's inside. I mean, we've got the lettuce, which is green, and pickles, which make it taste pickly.
So the lettuce and pickles from the other video, that's another. That's another.
And the teen sauce, the iconic teen sauce.
So I heard people saying that the teen sauce doesn't exist. I'm quite sure the teen sauce exists. That's what they call their mayonnaise, I think, or mayonnaise is separate, but like teen sauce is a real thing. Teen sauce is their kind of like mayo mixture kind of idea, like kind of like a Big Mac sauce. The teen sauce is there. So that's not them mocking the McDonald's CEO because he said a big arch sauce. Teen sauce is real.
So this thing is packed. I'm sorry. That was a little, I don't even know how to attack it. I guess with my mouth.
Another one. That's like 4 or 5.
Here we go. Moment of truth.
Okay, now that was I think that was probably the biggest bite out of everyone. I think. Maybe not his. Hold on, let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. He's very close as to being probably the biggest bite. Let's take a look at. Ooh, he kind of goes in on it. Look at that. Hold on, let's see the aftermath of that bite. Okay. Look at that bite and then look at that bite. I don't know. I think A&W might have had the biggest bite because if we take a look here.
A nap.
Ooh, let's pause that. Here, we'll mute that. Let's take a look. He might have taken a bigger bite. I'm not sure. Ooh, actually, you know what? Ooh, Burger King. Okay. It's between Burger King and A&W on who took the biggest bite. So, when it comes to bite mogging in size, I think it's a tie between A&W and Burger King. But when it comes to how much they enjoy the burger, I think it's between Wendy's and A&W. And let's keep watching.
That's good. It's good. Got a little bit of bacon. That is a big bite of a teen burger. And they're just $4.99 from now until March 11th.
So, like I said, this is still a promotional video.
So go to A&W and get a teen burger when you can. And Chris, I invite you to join me for lunch. Just you, me, and a couple of teen burgers. See you at lunch, Chris.
So yeah,
See you at A&W.
If you really take a look there, I can't really fast forward, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I can do that on here. So if you saw there at the end, I'm pretty sure in 2 bites, he ate half the burger. Which you would say, oh, well, 2 bites though. I mean, then take a look at the Wendy's one. I'm pretty sure that burger is smaller than, like, look how small that is in his hands. And look how many bites he has to take. He took 1 bite, 2 bite, 3 bite. I'm pretty sure he took 4 in total. But let's take a look at the aftermath.
You got to top it off.
So, how much of that burger did he actually eat? I think he's a bite away from half. So, I think we might have to say A&W took the biggest bite. I think we have to say that. So, now here's the thing. Who bite mogged the most? I think when it comes to authenticity, I have to give it to A&W. And the only reason for that is because you take a look at the Wendy's video and you see it's straight to the point. There is no like, oh, I'm so excited to try the Wendy's burger. I don't even think he addressed what the burger was. I don't know. Hold on. Did he even address what the burger was?
Fresh, never frozen beef, our Applewood smoked bacon, our brand new bun, our square burger cooked on a flat grill. Amazing. Absolutely wonderful.
Okay, he didn't address what the burger was, so that's already a point taken out. He was straight to the point. He's like, okay, all we care about is the bite. All we care is about bite mogging. No. I have to take a point out of that. He didn't even address what the burger was. He just said it's a square burger, which maybe that's what the burger's called, but I'm pretty sure it's not just called the square burger. Pretty sure it's just how Wendy's burgers are made. So that's already a point taken off. I think when it comes to authenticity, yes, Burger King has the most because he looks like he just kind of wandered in. However, it's still staged. If you pay attention, you can tell that there is no damn way that this is a regular Burger King worker. There is no way that is a regular Burger King worker. Trust me. She has makeup on. She's wearing whatever that is. I've never seen a manager wear that, mind you. That is probably the franchisee. So there's no way. Or, I mean, it probably isn't because I know some Burger King restaurants are corporate owned. So that is obviously someone in either corporate or a franchisee or someone way more qualified. She's got way too much, what do you want to call it? Like a sophistication in her words. It's not authentic. It looks like it, and they did a good job, but it's not. And so they're all unauthentic in their own way. McDonald's is obviously unauthentic, but it was all him. Like, I'm pretty sure no one else had the idea. He just decided, I'm going to make a video about me eating the burger. So yes, that is authentic. And then the Burger King one is kind of, because he just looks like he wandered in, but it's not. And Wendy's looks authentic, but he's not showing human emotion. He's just describing the burger, then immediately goes into the bite. Which, yes, great. Like that, you know, you are familiar with the burger, yes, technically, but you know, it's not doing it for me. And then A&W, it's a parody. It's a parody. And A&W is great like that. If you know Alan from A&W, who's the spokesperson, he's not the CEO. So that's another kind of cool thing that they did. Alan would do that. You know what? If you've ever seen A&W commercials, it's all about just Alan on the street, whether or not it's real people, and having them try A&W. That is all their brand is about. So yes, I might be biased, but I think A&W might have this. So if I were to rate them, I would go A&W, Wendy's at a close second, Burger King, and then McDonald's. I think that's fair. I think that's perfectly fair. And, you know, if anyone has anything to disagree about, let me know, because I am willing to hear out. That's just my personal opinion. So yeah, I think that's all for now. I have some better ideas for videos in the future. So keep on the lookout. All right. Thanks guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, check out for my live streams. I live stream Minecraft every other day for the usual at around 6 p.m. Central Time. Yeah. Have a good day, guys.